with NewsNation correspondent Ryan Bass. And Ryan, even though Tampa Bay is out of the direct path, they're still seeing a whole lot of flooding concern.
Yeah, significant storm surge right now in the Tampa Bay area. Just to give you an idea, Marky and Adrienne, of where I am. Right now, I am in what's known as South Tampa, just off the famous Bayshore Boulevard, which is where, if you're familiar with the Gasparilla Pirate Parade, it goes on each and every year. And take a look at what that parade path looks like at this moment. That right now is storm surge pouring over Bayshore Boulevard. You can barely see the fence that separates the sidewalk to Bayshore. How impactful this storm has been and just how unbelievable this storm surge is. I'm standing on what kind of is like a tree hump right now. I want to show you, as I step down deep, what it looks like, the depth. So that goes significantly right there. I am above knee-high deep now. And just about 10 minutes ago, when I tried to do that exact same thing to make sure I didn't fall, it was below my knee. So this water is rising really, really quickly. And again, officials have said, if you didn't evacuate, please make sure you stay safe. I do want to chat with Ro here, who is a resident of this South Tampa neighborhood. And Ro, I'm going to have you stick with me over here. So, Ro, you live up the streets here, a little bit higher ground here, but you told me you just moved here a month ago, your first experience with a major hurricane. Right. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, it's kind of surreal. I go out every morning and walk or run on Bayshore, and obviously that's not possible today. It's kind of surreal. Came from South Carolina, so the last hurricane I remember was back with Hugo in the late '80s. It came through Charleston and up through Columbia and on into Raleigh. So wanted to get out this morning for a couple minutes and just see what it's like, and then go hunker down.
A lot of people do right now have power outages happening. I know you just kind of walked from your home. Do you have power outages? What's the situation happening at your house right now?
Well, I think a neighbor told me that we were 22 feet above sea level up the hill there, and so we felt pretty comfortable. We're in zone 2, so we didn't get evacuated. My son lives 2 miles away down on Ballast Point, and he spent the night at the house with his family, and they're in zone 1, so they're evacuated 2 miles away. So,
well, Ro, I really appreciate it. Please stay dry. You're out here taking a stroll. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure, and thank you for sharing your experiences with us. I really appreciate it. So you stay safe, okay, Ro? So Adrienne, Marky, again, I can't stress enough the level of storm surge that we're seeing here. The major bridges and the major arteries that connect Tampa and St. Petersburg are closed. The Howard Franklin Bridge, the Skyway Bridge, the Courtney Campbell Bridge, all closed right now because of a lot of the severe storm surge flooding you're seeing in all parts of Tampa Bay. Again, while we may not be seeing the direct impact in terms of a hit for this storm here, a lot of storm surge is expected, not just on this side of the bridge, but on the Pinellas County side, on the beaches where you see Madeira Beach, Treasure Island, St. Pete Beach, Clearwater Beach. But again, 5 minutes ago, I was able to be basically above below my knee in terms of this surge. It's now above it in certain parts here. So, significant storm surge, and that's only expected to continue here in the Tampa Bay area, as the Department of Emergency Management, Kevin Guthrie, said, expected for that to rise. 2 to 3 feet we're already seeing. Marky, Adrienne, I wouldn't be surprised if this sets a record in terms of storm surge here in the Tampa Bay area.
What's surreal is seeing a dude in a T-shirt standing next to you out there like, oh, just going out for a stroll. But he knows that he needs to get inside. All those residents there need to see what kind of damage has been done to their house already just from that amount of water. Ryan, we appreciate it. We know you're going to be out there all morning long for us. Thank you. Around 80 miles north of Tampa, Citrus County is preparing for what the sheriff describes as a potentially deadly weather event. Correspondent Xavier Walton live there. Xavier, the conditions, are they intensifying? I know that we just received word, I got it in my ear, that the hurricane has downgraded to a Category 3 storm, so it's nearing landfall.
Adrienne, yeah, it may be a Category 3, but the impacts are still going to be catastrophic. And right here in Citrus County, we are getting a bit of a break, but that threat still remains. We have a tornado watch. We're on the dirty side of this storm, and to us, that means thunderstorms, obviously. The storm surge is going to be a big problem. Here's a real big concern for people. We keep talking about power. Look at these power lines. When those winds start to pick up, which they will, we get big bursts of wind. That's what is a real concern. Another concern over here, this gentleman walking across the street. I know it doesn't seem like much over here to your left, but that is concerning because say there is a big gust of wind, all of a sudden that power line comes down and that gentleman right there simply walking across the street. Now during our last hit, we did get caught right underneath a heavy, heavy downpour. a rain ban. And I actually want to show you this. Okay, so over here, just at this Chevron gas station, notice the awning. It's tilting a little bit. When that rain really started coming down, the Chevron awning actually started tilting a little bit more. Lauren, our film producer out here with us, noticed that, and we were worried that this whole thing was going to come down. Obviously, the rain has stopped, but another heavy downpour. This is what we're watching right now. We're making sure that this, at least staying clear from it, making sure that this doesn't come down. And when speaking to the sheriff here, his concern is this area right around King Tide, which is between 2 and 4 p.m. He's worried about that storm surge, which in this area, Crystal River, could be up to 12 feet. Think about that. So that's the big concern here where we are.
All right, Xavier Walton, thanks so much for that update this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.